I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Algeria.
Mr. President, despite the efforts that have been undertaken, the crime of trafficking in persons affects women and children and the most vulnerable persons, and the use by these criminal networks of digital technologies, in addition to their ties to illegal migration, is an element which compounds the risk of exploitation, specifically in Africa. Mr. President, since the high-level meeting held in 2021, Algeria has fulfilled our commitments through practical, tangible measures. These include Law 2104 on preventing trafficking in persons and combating this scourge in 2023. This law resulted in the promotion of legal follow-up mechanisms, as well as an enhancement of the protection and the services being provided to victims, and resulted in the adoption of a national mechanism to that end by guaranteeing effective participation of civil society in these efforts. The National Committee for the Prevention of Trafficking in Persons and the fight against this phenomenon is a particular proof which reflects the adoption of a national strategy for 2025 to 2027, as well as the 3-year plan, a plan expanding the functions thereof. Algeria has set up an office for the police to fight against trafficking in persons. 58 groups are linked to this group, in addition to 60 teams tasked with the protection of children, and 50 centers have been established to deliver assistance to vulnerable children. Turning to capacity building, we have promoted diversified frameworks, and exercises have been organized together with UNODC. And this is in order to promote cooperation to address the phenomenon, as well as to advance the effectiveness and efficiency of our efforts to combat against this phenomenon. To conclude, Mr. President, it is now clear that fighting against trafficking in persons requires collective efforts. No country alone is in a position, regardless of its capabilities, alone can tackle the dangers and the challenges in an isolated way. These crimes are transnational in nature. Thereby, there's a need to advance international cooperation. There's a need for stepped-up information exchanges, as well as a coordination of work amongst various countries.
I thank the distinguished representative of Algeria.